It will be National Crime Victims' Rights Week, and then following that, the Week of the Young Child, and then Fiesta de la Flor Days, and then finally National Public Safety Telecommunications Day. So, a week, excuse me. The Week of the Young Child, we're going to make a little switch right here, an audible. They're going to be first. So at the Week of the National Crime Victims, if you would mind letting the Week of the Young Child come first, then we'll come to you. So Week of the Young Child, if you'll come forward, we'll get your proclamation done. And who's helping me with that?
Scott has, and here's
All right, we're going to start off with the Week of the Young Child, and Councilman Roy is going to help us with this one.
I thought the mayor had me come up here because of my youth.
Well, that's exactly right.
Anyway, the United Way of the Coastal Bend, Success by Six Early Childhood Coalition are celebrating early learning, young children, their teachers, families, and communities for the Week of the Young Child. Local organizations are working to improve early learning opportunities. Public policies that support early learning for all young children are crucial to young children's future success. Teachers and others make a difference in the lives of young children in Texas, deserve thanks and recognition. We pledge to recommit ourselves to ensuring that each and every child experiences the type of early environment at home, at childcare, at school, and in the community that will promote their early learning and development.
Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim April 8th through 13th, Week of the Young Child in Corpus Christi, and encourage all citizens to recognize that opportunity for our children and our responsibilities. And I'll give you this proclamation and ask you if you'll say a few words.
Yes, sir. And it will just be a few. Oh, I think I hear dinosaurs in the building. Where are they? The children have a little something to say, but before the children talk, I'm Sherry Peterson. I'm the Success by Six Director with the United Way of the Coastal Bend. These are our community partners who are involved in our coalition. I just want to ask one question. How many of you are responsible for hiring? Okay, all right. I want you to consider these skills: planning, monitoring your planning, self-regulation, attention, focus to tasks, following rules, making rules, memory, and following instructions. How many of you would say that that's pretty critical to your workforce? Meet your future workforce. This is the future workforce. all of the teachers and caregivers and community partners that care for young children are helping them to develop these executive functioning skills at the height of brain development between 3 to 5 years old. So children, what do you have to say? Are we ready? Okay, I'll let you take it from here. This is Bethune Day Nursery. Jonathan, you ready?
We are the dinosaurs, marching, marching.
Are we ready?
We are the dinosaurs. We don't eat our food. We are the dinosaurs. We stop and eat our food.
Okay, now the next one.
We are the dinosaurs. Make the earth flat. When we are in the moon.
Turn around, shake it. Shake it, shake it. Shake that tail. Okay, so I'd like to thank Bethune Day Nursery and Jimmy McCurran, the director there, for sharing their children with us today. And they graduate so many children developmentally on task at the end of their year, and I think that that's commendable. I'd also like to thank Corpus Christi Public Libraries for all the work that they do in our community for families and children, where families have pre-programming to develop all of these skills that I just talked about. So again, thank you, Mayor, thank you, Roy. Thank you, City Council. Next week, so this Saturday, come on out to the Corpus Christi Public Library at the Ratana Center. That's where we'll be from 10 to 2. And the theme this year is Soaring with the Dinosaurs. And then on the 25th, please join us for our children, our community, piecing together the big picture. And this is where you can learn all about Success by 6, what we're doing to support children in our community. I look forward to seeing you there. Okay, thank you so much.
Can we gather up real quick for a picture? We'll get back up. Now, Chief, don't arrest him for impersonating a council member, will you?
Come on in the middle, Paula. No.
Oh, the middle's over here.
Yeah.
The dinosaurs. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jana. I've been emailing you about the event. Jana Shue. Thank you.
Yes, Janet. Absolutely. It's on there. Yes. You're welcome. You're so welcome. Bye. Thank you. Bye. Thanks for being here. Thank y'all for all you do. I'll be there. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'll just take out and put them all addressed.
Just go ahead and do it.
10 to 2, right?
So 10 to 2 is the celebration. The unveiling is that's on the Thank you.
Okay, the next one we have is for National Crime Victims' Rights Week. Who's here for that? If they'll come forward, please. National Crime Victims' Rights Week. Don't be scared. Is this on? You can hear it out there a little bit? Need a little more? Little more on the volume back there, control tower if they would. Yeah, there you go, I guess. Thank you for being here. You gonna be the spokeslady?
Yes. I was hoping Captain would say
All right.
or even my chief.
Oh, come on in. Okay. Y'all you can get double rows here, whatever y'all like. All right. Councilmember Molina was going to help me on this, but he was detained, so we'll go ahead with this. In 1982, the President's Task Force on Victims of Crime envisioned a national commitment to more equitable and supportive response to victims. The commemorative week celebrates the energy, perseverance, and commitment that launched the victims' rights movement, inspired its progress, and continues to advance the cause of justice for crime victims. Incorporating communities' existing experts and trusted sources of support into efforts to fully serve survivors will develop a criminal justice system response that is truly accessible and appropriate for all victims of crime. With the unwavering support of their communities and with victim service providers behind them, survivors will be empowered. National Crime Victims' Rights Week, April 7 through 13, provides an opportunity to recommit, ensuring that all victims of crime, especially those who are challenging to reach and serve, and offered culturally and linguistically accessible and appropriate services in the aftermath of a crime. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim April 7 through 13 as National Crime Victims' Rights Week in Corpus Christi and express our sincere gratitude and appreciation for those community members, victim service providers, and criminal justice professionals who are committed to improving our response to all victims of crime. And I'm going to let you be the spokeswoman, tell us a little bit about what you do, and we appreciate all that you do, and I'll give you this official proclamation.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Deborah Garcia, and I am one of the victim case managers for the Corpus Christi Police Department. I won't take up too much time because I want to make sure that everybody here is able to give their names and what agency they work for, but I do want to say that I work with an incredible coalition of women here and men and all of our supervisors from CCPD that support all of our agencies, especially ours, and to thank the community for always supporting everything that we do and for being behind us when it comes to making sure that the rights of the victim are heard. And of course, we do have a special mom here today also that we want to make sure that we recognize her and her efforts also for her daughter. So, Audrey?
My name is Audrey Liao. I'm also a victim case manager at CCPD.
Clarissa Mora, I'm with the Children's Advocacy Center of the Coastal Bend.
Fallon Wood, my daughter's Brianna Wood. I created the Nueces County Victims Memorial Garden.
My name's Angela Luna. I work victim services for Juvenile Justice Center.
My name is Donna Watkins, and I'm the founder of the Homicide Survivors Group.
My name is Irene Valling, and my son is Gilbert Trevino.
Pat Eldridge, Police Department.
Billy Breedlove, Deputy Chief of the Criminal Investigations Division.
Captain Denny Asbury, over Criminal Investigations.
Cassandra Nojosa with the Children's Advocacy Center of the Coastal Bend.
Emma Seiss with the Children's Advocacy Center of the Coastal Bend.
Tanya Sturgeon with the Purple Door.
Jessica Sadler with the Purple Door.
Deputy Chief Sanders with the administration.
Mike Markle, Police Department.
David Blackman, Police Department.
Catherine Sabovas, Police Department.
Lisa Lathrop, the Purple Door.
Becky Mohat, Nueces County Juvenile Justice Volunteers.
Mayra Gonzalez, Texas Rio Grande Legal Aid.
My name is Andrea Gutierrez, and I work at the Naval Air Station.
Well, thank you very much. Let's give them a hand for all they do. And their ultimate goal is that we have a community where they're not needed. But until that happens, we're sure glad they're here, and we appreciate all that you do. Let's kind of gather around and get a picture with the council, and then we'll.
Bring it in, boys. Bring it in.
Okay, this next one, the official name is Fiesta de la Flor Days. Could be it's time to party, but if you're here for the Fiesta de la Flor, please come up. I got a text from Larry Elizondo, who regrets he's not able to be here, and he said he just got hung up in Houston. And I said, right, you're probably down in Aruba where it's got, you know, warm sun, cool beaches, and that sort of thing. He said, no, I'm in Houston. I said, well, you're an honest man, but I doubt what you're telling me. Anyway, residents of Corpus Christi and beyond are celebrating the 5th year of Fiesta de la Flor, a tribute to the life and legacy of one of Texas' most accomplished musical legends, Selena Quintanilla Perez, as well as honoring the many contributions she made to Tejano and mainstream music and the culture of South Texas. The annual Fiesta de la Flor festival, organized by Vista Corpus Christi, the Quintanilla family, and presented by CITGO Petroleum Corporation, will showcase Corpus Christi, Texas, the community Selena Quintanilla Perez loved and called home. People from all over the world will converge on Corpus Christi to enjoy its beauty, its people, and its tributes to Selena, to include the festival's scheduled performers Little Joe y La Familia, Leslie Grace, Jay Pettis, Mariachi Campanas de America, and others. The festival will also have a special outdoor screening of the film Selena, special footage of our last concert, artisan vendors, specialty food trucks from around the state, the Kids Zone, and a grand fireworks finale. The 2019 marks the 24th anniversary of the tragic and untimely passing of Selena Quintanilla Perez. CITGO is proud to present the City of Corpus Christi with a beautiful painting by local artist Gilbert Cantu to be displayed in the Selena Auditorium to evoke the spirit of the vibrant Queen of Tejano and celebrate the joy of her music, which transcends generations and genres, continues to bring us all together. She will forever hold a place in the hearts of fans throughout the world. Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the City of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim April 12 through 13, 2019, Fiesta de la Flor Days in Corpus Christi, and urge all citizens to celebrate this festival, honoring the contribution of Tejano music to the culture of South Texas. So we thank the CITGO folks for this and for sponsoring, and who's going to be the spokesman? They all point to each other. All right. Now present you our official.
Thank you very much, Mayor. We're very proud to be a part of the Fiesta de la Flor for a 5th year. It's the 5th year of the festival and the 5th year that we are the presenting sponsor. We think that it's extremely important for our community to celebrate the legacy and the life of Selena Quintanilla Perez, and we couldn't be happier to be a part of it. We couldn't be happier to present this to you, Mayor, and to the city to hang in the Selena Auditorium. And I want to give the local artist, Gilbert Cantu, a minute to say what he needs to.
I really don't have a whole lot to say, but I was honored when I got the call from Larry that he wanted to purchase this painting for the city, and that to me, that meant a lot to me, because as an artist, when I created this piece, my whole purpose was I wanted to paint Selena, but I wanted to do it so people can appreciate it. The whole thing is, I mean, I wanted people to appreciate it, and so now, I think no words, seriously, no words. So I thank y'all, and I'm just glad that this piece is going to go somewhere where it's going to be appreciated. So thank you.
Thank you very much. A beautiful portrait. Let's stand over here and get it. We'll kind of stand around where we can get the portrait over here. That might be it.
This way.
To the left. There you go. They'll see me.
Yeah, me too, if I stand on this stool.
You don't mind? There we go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. One more time.
It was awesome.
Okay, this next one, Councilman Barreto will help me with this one, is the National Public Telecommunications Week. And who's going to be coming down for that? Man, we're putting the police officers to work today. Up and down, up and down.
Come on in, come on in. All right. Every day at the Corpus Christi Police Department, Metrocom, dedicated public safety telecommunicators answer calls for service. They receive and dispatch calls for local police and fire departments, facilitating the execution of emergency rescue and law enforcement operations in Corpus Christi and Nueces County. The men and women who work in Metrocom serve as the vital links between our community and emergency services. They are truly the first responders within our community, though rarely recognized because they are not physically at the scene. To show our appreciation for Metrocom employees and the nation's public safety telecommunicators, a week has been set aside to recognize these outstanding individuals for a job well done.
Now, therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim April 14 through 20 National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week in Corpus Christi, and encourage all citizens and thank them for a job well done, and to recognize them as the calm in the chaos and the voice of hope to those who really need it. And we do really appreciate it, and you do a marvelous job. And the last thing you want to do is when you call, you don't get an answer. Well, these folks answer, and they respond quickly, and we really do appreciate it. This is, how many of you? 4 of you that are answering the 911 calls now, so there are some others back at the shop, right? Okay, all right. Any chief, either chief want to say something, or who's you ladies here? All right.
Hi, I'm Kathleen Porche with Metrocom. I'm the 911 program administrator. I want to thank our telecommunicators and the support that we receive from our community. Okay. Sorry. Our 911 dispatchers, they answer 911 and non-emergency calls for Corpus Christi and most of Nueces County. They miss weekends and school events and family events, and they're here serving us 24/7, helping our community when they're in the most need. So this week is set aside to thank them. So if you have a chance to thank a dispatcher, please do that. And thank you.
Gather it. Now, I know you want to thank them, but please don't call 911 to thank them. Just call the non-emergency number if you want to, or send them a postcard or something.
Yeah, that's the last one. Gil's going to help you with it. And then you have
Okay, well, this next one, Councilman Hernandez is going to help me with this one. It's Corpus Christi Safe Digging Month. So if you're here for digging, you dig it, Chief? Yes, sir. All right.
Wait for everybody. So we're going to get diggy with it. Corpus Christi Safe Digging Month. Thousands of times each year, the underground infrastructure in Texas is damaged by those who do not have underground lines located prior to digging. This results in service interruption, environmental damage, and threat to public safety. In 2005, the Federal Communications Commission designated 811 to provide contractors and homeowners a simple number to contact utility operators to request the location of underground lines at the intended dig site. Damage prevention is a shared responsibility. The Gulf Coast Damage Prevention Council, along with the City of Corpus Christi and Nueces County Local Emergency Planning Committee, are dedicated to the prevention of damage to underground utilities in the City of Corpus Christi and Nueces County. All three entities promote the National 811 notification system to reduce these damages.
Therefore, pursuant to the powers vested in me as the mayor of the city of Corpus Christi, I do hereby proclaim April 19th as Corpus Christi Safe Digging Month. In Corpus Christi, encourage contractors and homeowners throughout the city and Nueces County to always dial 811 before digging. Safe excavation is no accident. Calling 811 could save you having to call 911 if you do it right. So we thank you for your work and the importance of that work. And the digging goes anywhere from a telephone cable to a gas pipeline, and depending on who you are and what you do, cutting a telephone cable may be as bad as cutting a gas line, but probably not quite as dangerous. So we thank you for your work. Let's gather for a picture and give them thanks for what they do in keeping us safe every day. I didn't give a spokesman for the group. I apologize. Oh, I didn't. Pardon me.
Thank you, Mayor McComb. There's 12 months in a year, and safety is our main focus.